Quick, Fiona, hide those socks. I had a sock hanging on the back of the sofa. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. It is 2025 at last, as you know. Everybody knows that. And we were watching the all the fireworks last night and the Trafalgar Square. We did a live here. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching that, and Trevor and Jen and for coming on. And it was a good night last night. We quite enjoyed ourselves. There was lots of fireworks and things. We couldn't see much with your phone, but I have put Yana, does she call Yana, the Russian?
Oh, right.
She did a film of the Gibraltar display, the government display. So if you're interested, go and watch that. It's in my community post. You were saying?
I wasn't.
Sorry,
No, I was only going to say...
Fireworks and that
yes,
on the roof.
It was very nice. For a New Year's Eve, which I don't normally like at all, it was very nice. Although I see some lunatic has gone and killed a load of bloody people.
Oh, I know.
Another lunatic.
There's always someone, isn't there?
Oh, you're not good to get on the table. That's naughty.
We've had a relatively quiet day today. We managed to get
the
fridge... Managed to get the fridge swapped over. It only took a moment.
Well, I cleaned all the dining room table, all the little confetti things. I have washed most of the floors. I cleaned the floor in the kitchen. We fitted the fridge. You did really well with that. Managed to get that last chunk of bloody ice off it. So Ben's got a new fridge now and he's thrilled to bits about that, and I'm thrilled because I don't have to worry about getting someone to take it away. I'm trying to find somebody who wants a free jacuzzi, so although the heater doesn't work, the pump works, and no one uses a heater down here, only you.
Yeah.
You're the only person I know.
In the summer, I mean, everyone wants to cool off. They don't want a hot bath, do they? But I mean, if you wanted it in the winter, you know, you need that heater, but... Other than that, the jacuzzi is perfect.
The difficulty is loads of people want it, but they don't have anywhere to put it because it's quite large.
Yeah.
And most people live in flats. But we're asking around. There's a couple of people who might want it.
If you live in the local area, you know, you can have it. Come and take it away. It's yours for free.
Yeah, because the other one arrives in a week. It's been quite a productive day, and I've managed to clean a lot of stuff up. I'm going to do all the coffee table, side table, and that little coffee table with the orange linseed oil, like I did on the pelmet on the boat, because I reckon they'll come up really nice, and then they're done for the year.
It's a good idea.
I mean, it's jobs like that, bit of maintenance here and there, cleaning cupboards out and freshening everything up.
When I had a good chat with Richard today, my friend Richard.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
He was my flying instructor back in '96. I've known him for a long time, and he went on to become an airline pilot, and he was working as a training captain. He used to train all the captains and run them through their emergency procedures, and he's retired now. He's getting on a bit. But I had a really good chat with him, and I'm hoping to do an interview with him at some point.
Did I hear him say he might be coming out to visit?
He might indeed.
Wow.
That'd be super cool to get him on an interview.
He was a policeman at one point.
He was a traffic cop in Worthing. He used to ride a motorbike, and
it's amazing how many police officers we're friends with, actually, isn't it? There's a guy. Oh, what's that guy's name in Gibraltar? James. Oh, I can't think of his name now. Anyway, he was a detective chief superintendent or something. Not Peter. Peter was the chief of police, or chief of CID. James. Oh, you know the guy I mean. James. He's I can't think what his surname is. He's really into Defenders of Gibraltar, and you know who I'm talking.
Stefan, I knew Stefan. He was working on the Dolphin.
He was a copper, yeah, and the other Stefan, he was a copper.
Yeah.
No, come on, you know. Is it James Parody? It's a local name. It's a very, very well known.
I can't think of your name.
Oh yes, he's a lovely guy. Through Facebook and stuff mostly.
Can't think.
Anyway. Yeah, we know loads of police officers.
Yeah.
It's a funny old world, isn't it? But they're all old school. You know, they would actually get off their backsides and do some shit.
Yeah. Not like today where they don't.
Oh God!
They don't do anything.
I can't wait to hear the story behind this nutter. They just said on the news he's ex. He's ex-army.
He ran a load of people down with his lorry. I heard reports earlier in the day. I've not been updated.
Or was it an accident? You know, did the vehicle get away from him or something? His brakes failed. I don't know.
Well, he got out the vehicle and started shooting people.
Oh, then he's doing that on purpose,
So,
isn't he?
I don't
Fucking arsehole. They just said he's ex-army or something.
I don't know.
But what army?
I don't know.
Oh.
No idea. I should put the news on really. And,
I mean, we should all make it our
catch
business to look into these type of people.
Catch up. Yeah.
I've just been watching a crime show. Well, I've been watching crime shows all afternoon.
She has.
And true ones. And loads of them, you know, the system was basically namby-pamby. Oh, the victims don't have any rights. Oh, let's look after the nutter. Oh, let's look after the nutter.
Stop picking on the nutter, on the criminal.
Then the nutter goes out and kills a load of people.
And he went, oh, you've let us down.
Yeah.
We had high hopes for you.
Yes.
Anyway, I've been watching.
We should all make it our business to find out.
Her thing is finding out about nutters and crime.
Oh, 2025 is going to be the year of the nutter. I'm going to learn about these people.
I like watching the air accidents thing. I was watching one today on the 777 British Airways that crashed at Heathrow. Coming into land, no power. Whoa, need a bit more power to make it to the runway. No power. And it turned out in the end it was ice blocking the fuel heaters. I mean, the very thing that's supposed to melt the ice, because you do get little tiny water particles in fuel. And they build up and they just melt because they go through the heater.
Tell me about it. I've been trying to get it off my bloody fridge all day.
Oh, it's a nightmare. Ice, and of course it melted, didn't it, by the time the air accidents got there, so the evidence was missing.
Oh, right. Oh, that's clever. Well, not
Well, they went through everything from the front to the back of the aircraft. They couldn't find anything wrong with it. And they said, well, obviously there was something wrong with it. And then they...
But he landed it. He got it down. No one was killed. No one was injured.
Yeah.
Bloody brilliant, actually.
I wouldn't say no one was injured. I think 50 people were injured, but nobody died. That was the main thing.
I don't think
it could have landed on a petrol station, and goodness knows what mayhem would have followed. But, I've always thought to myself, and this is just me, okay, I've always thought the 3D angle of approach is too shallow.
Oh, you had this conversation before with someone when we were doing the Harry book about Spare, when he was talking about the glide slope, and you said you didn't like the glide slope unless you were a little bit higher to allow for some...
Yeah.
I remember
you saying
that.
If your engine fails, you can make it to the airport if the glide slope's a bit steeper. But no, they've got their heads set on 3 degrees all around the world. 3 degrees, that's what we do. It's in the book. Don't argue with it. So there it is, and if you feel you need more power and you haven't got it, you're going to crash.
It never hurts to have a little bit of extra height if there's some to spare.
But then you'll fail. You see, if you're an airline pilot, you'll fail because you're too high on the approach.
I hate flying. I think people are very naive. They get on an aeroplane, just take it for granted. I don't. Fuck me, I'm looking at exits and how large the passenger is sitting next to me, and if I can get over there.
And did you notice the 2 people that survived in the South Korea crash were sat right in the back?
Were they? That's what
right
they say.
In the back.
Get the back seats.
Sit at the back. That's my advice. Between the wings to the back. That's the safest part. That doesn't mean you're not going to die, but I mean that's, in my opinion, that's where I sit.
Statistically speaking.
I don't want the first class seat at the front. They can keep that. They don't,
Every time I fly,
I'll sit at the back, thanks.
I get that emergency window, and I was asking Faith about that as well, because the first time I got it, the cabin crew said, "Are you all right sitting next to that? Do you know how to do that?" And I went, "What? Do what? To what?" And then they'd gone. And I said to the person next to me, "What do I have to do? I can't even see a handle on this. Is that an exit? It says exit." So I asked her about it, and she went, "Oh, bloody, I'll never book the seat next to that. And if you do, ask the cabin crew to show you it," because they didn't show me. And then the next time I got it, they didn't show me. They just went, "You all right sitting there?" And I was like...
Well, if it blew out in flight when the aircraft's...
You'd be sucked out.
You'd be sucked straight out the window.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
So, the prudent thing to do is wear your seatbelt the whole flight. And I always wear my seatbelt the whole flight.
Yeah.
Right, from beginning to end, no matter where I'm sat on the plane, I will not have that seatbelt off and be there like that.
Yeah.
No, because I know what can go wrong, and I do not take. Either go to the toilet, I come back, clunk, it's straight back on. I don't care about seatbelt signs. I'm a pilot. I know what can go wrong.
Well, they do the anti-gravity planes, don't they, for the astronauts?
The vomit comet, they call that. It's negative G they push over the top, and everyone floats like you're in space. I've done it in a little Cessna. It only works for a few seconds, but it's weird watching everything float in front of your eyes. Going,
well, I'll tell you what you could do, an indoor parachute jump. Have you seen those things? There's a net and everything.
Yeah, they go into a tunnel. It's like it's got a big fan, a big engine
That's
at the
right.
bottom, and you can sky. Yeah, I'd have a go with that if there was one in La Linea.
I can find one. I think Ben found one quite local, if you want to have a go at that.
Go on, I'd have a go with that, yeah.
Oh, you'll do that, but you won't go to Paris.
Well, I'm not far from the I need to be close to the toilet. I'm not going to go into reasons why.
What, even in a fan?
Well, I can get out, can't I? I can track to the door and get out and say,
I could get messy.
I need to be excused, Captain Mannering. Poor old Godfrey, wasn't it? Can I be excused? No, you can't. Oh, I really need to be excused, sir. Oh, go on, for goodness sake. Dad's Army, that was classic.
Anyway, we better check on where Benji is because he's flying by to pick up snowboards and stuff.
He's on his way back from Africa and he's off to go skiing or snowboarding or something.
Yeah. And how the other half
in
lives.
the mountains with
I don't know, James Bond.
Yes, whoever. Good night, and may your gods go with you.